From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Yellow. Bucks it. Hey, Sunday. It's a party now.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
22 yards there, a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson.
Yes, sir.
Coughs up the football. It's loose. And picked up by the Chargers. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Perfect. Put that wood to that ball.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Rivers now after the fumble recovery. He completes it to Henry. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Throwing again on second down. Rivers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A first down throw here for Rivers. And this one complete to Virgil Green. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. Rivers finding his top receiver, that's Allen. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Rivers again. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Here's Rivers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Throwing, Rivers. Popped in the air and intercepted.
Yes, sir.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
And this is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
Let's go. Let's go.
The throw fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. The Charger drive about to get going. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. This pass finds its way to Williams.
180! Easy. Wait!
On 3rd down, Rivers.
Bro, get out there. Come
It's
on,
Allen.
bro.
14 yards is the pickup there to Charger 1st down.
180!
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
90! 180!
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Chris Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards, and pressure gets to him again. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers, and Rivers after the sack. From the gun, Rivers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chris Jones able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. 4th down, and on is Ty Long to punt. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is caught by Robinson. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Mahomes now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
Yellow! Under 180!
On 1st down, Mahomes being chased out left. And that is incomplete here. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Shoot! Hey, 43, 15.
On 2nd down, Williams. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And now finally he'll be forced to go down, just protecting the football, hitting the turf. It's a sack. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 18. A first trip to the red zone for KC. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The Charger drive about to get going. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. The intended receiver there, Allen. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the draw, here's Williams. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now here's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The former 3rd-round pick, Justin Jones, bringing the lumber that time. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The Charger drive about to get going. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Rivers on first down. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
58, boys, 58, 58, Mike. Hey, here 15. Here I come.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Mahomes. And an alley to run. A good decision in the end. The pull it and run gets him 9 yards and a first. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. It's Kelsey on the ground. He's at the 30, past the 20, and he's taken down all the way inside the LA 10. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. 51 yards. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself.
Yes.
Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
Yes.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers out first and 10 at their own 11. Rivers now. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
This one he know he fucked up. This one he know he fucked up. Let's go.
Him, but not before he reaches the 27. A huge play there on the screen pass. 62 yards. First down, Rivers.
Oh.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That was good.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's second and 10. Throwing again. Rivers.
Oh, are you serious?
A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's good play.
Oh, let's go.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Rivers now perfect since the second half started. 7-7. It's first and 10.
How did you miss the block, man? Tell me how you missed the block. That's all I'm worried about, the block that we just missed.
From the red zone now, Rivers. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
390.
To throw again on second down. Rivers. And he whips that one incomplete there. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Now Rivers on fourth down.
Don't forget I have him. Don't forget I got him.
Let's go. In for a Charger touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Don't get another interception. That's all I can say.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this
another
one
interception.
away.
That's your butt.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Holy moly.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10.
Check 26, check 26. H3218, chopper, chopper.
Williams.
There you go.
And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line.
One
one-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, uno yard.
Watch the 22, Jeff Barber. Easy.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes gets this one to Hill. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first down, it's Williams. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Stop shit over here. Baby. You're gonna lose, bro.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Back to throw. That one complete to Hill. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 44 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
I still got the ball, Goofy. I still got the ball, Goofy.
And through the air. As they can now
You
tie
still
the
gave me
game
time
with
to
the
score,
extra point
Goofy.
here in the final 2 minutes. A very
You're gonna do
important
screen
extra
passes.
point there, up and good. And partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Stop the screaming.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Here we go.
Screeners. He can't stop the screeners.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Yards.
Now Rivers.
You got 2 different.
He can't get a
two
throw
different
away. He's taken down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Rivers.
Oh, you too
Now they
slow.
go screen. It's complete. Room to run inside the 40. There goes Melvin Gordon. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie
You're too
here
slow.
in the
You're
final
too slow.
minute of the
I
4th.
told you. Scream.
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Rivers.
Thank you.
And he's got it.
Fucking
So the
suck,
two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
Oh
The kickoff team on the
It's
field now
over,
as they will
bro.
send this one away.
Not winning. Just whoop your ass with the Chargers. You got
This is
10
fielded at the goal
people
line.
won at the Super Bowl. Oh, get him.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their
Gotta win.
drive just
Don't
past the
take it.
30-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the
my man's gonna
30-second
be
mark
deep.
of this
He's gonna
4th
run the ball.
quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Mahomes.
Where are you going?
Can't get a
Where are you
throw. He's
going?
taken down.
Where are you
What a
going?
huge play at this point in the the game. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts.
You know he was going
As
to
the
lose
clock
to
stops
the
with 23 seconds to go in the game. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep
Give me that.
down.
Get Moss. You little ass
A
nigga.
crusher
Get
there
Moss.
as it's
Yeah,
intercepted.
nigga.
Picked up
Yeah,
near the
nigga. Get
42.
Moss. Get Moss, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Get Moss.
The Charger drive about to get
Titty
going.
juice.
And they've
Titty
got
juice,
this
man.
one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel. And then he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Chargers going to signal for the first.
Damn, you leaving? Come on, bro.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Yo, pussy ass trying to leave.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Yo, pussy ass trying to leave. Yo, pussy ass trying to leave.
Play
You
fake
fuck,
to
bro.
Gordon. Now
Get your
Rivers.
ass whooped. Stop playing with me. All right?
Going deep
Play
here
with your
for
bitch.
Allen.
Play with your
And
bitch.
he's going to be intercepted.
You better
a
score.
third
You better
time.
score. You better score. You better make some
Picked
shit.
off by
Sorry ass nigga. Get off the game, nigga. Get off my damn game. You sorry ass a bitch. You sorry ass bitch.
Bizarre ending. The kind of
shit,
decision
nigga.
that could get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But
That's what we
fortunately
do
for
to
him and his
niggas.
crew, the ball game
Smack him.
is
Stop
over.
playing with me. Fuck is your
Well,
ass,
going
shit.
into the final play of this game,
Evan
they knew
Gordon
that they
had
needed
0
some type of a
carries, 0
miracle
yards,
there
0
at the very end,
touchdowns.
but they couldn't get
I
it
know
done.
that's a
However,
bad
we
one.
were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
You got me fucked up, bitch.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Kansas City, so long, everybody.
I had 300 some yards passing. You said what? No. No. I'm not taking off balls. I'm doing something right now.
I'm not doing shit.
Hold on.
No.
Yes.
No.
None of your business.
Oh, it's none of my business. Wow.
Yeah, motherfucker.
That's crazy, but I told you who I was texting.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I told you it was an IU dummy. You just wasn't
No, the
listening.
fuck. No, the fuck. No, the fuck.
Whatever.
The NFL is on EA Sports as we come to you from Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Seattle Seahawks and our home team. Two former division rivals in the old AFC West, the Seahawks and Chargers, are underway. This is taken at the 3. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch the safety.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 44, Wilson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Throwing is Wilson, and he's going to go down again. Joey Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Well, when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Now Rivers, and incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quentin Jefferson busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Back near his goal line, Rivers. He's going to look for Allen now. He's got a man, complete. That's a 1st down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. On 1st and 10, Rivers. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Again, it's Rivers. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Badgley up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
What? 58, come on. Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Wilson. The catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. He got 29 yards that time. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. It's Carson. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On first down, Carson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
You fat ass head. You need to be asleep. So shut
the
up.
run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Yep.
Back to the ground, this time Lynch. And they'll get him down right around the 16. A minimal gain there on the 8th play.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
That's caught by Hollister. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Myers connects on the PAT. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we are tied at 7. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive summit.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
From the 29, Rivers sets up the screen to Gordon. That one good for 26 and a first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
He disrespected him, though, man. He should have had an X Factor, at least a superstar.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rivers caught by Allen. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Rivers again. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. To the air again here, Rivers. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they're throwing it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They start the drive with Lynch. He finds an opening past the 40. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They run again on 1st down, Lynch. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. From the shotgun, Wilson. Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Joey Bosa, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. So on 4th down, here's Jason Myers for the Seahawk field goal. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rivers looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Rivers. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers, and Rivers after the sack. Throwing Rivers. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell your guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. On 2nd and 7, Wilson steps away. Wilson hit. It's loose.
Yes, sir.
It's out.
Yes, sir.
Fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So it should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
Exactly. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rivers. One's got it complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. Rivers now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. And this is complete. It's Allen. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more on that one, and another first down. They'll throw again. Rivers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They were trying to go back to Allen there, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Rivers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. From 8 yards out, and the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They run it with Carson. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson escaping the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Melvin Ingram. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
Line 15. Line 54. Hey.
49, check 49, check 49.
Rivers on first down. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's good for 28 yards. The first down throw here for Rivers. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes this 2nd and 9. Rivers now. He's got Allen.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown.
GG's. Goodbye. Sorry ass nigga. Welcome to YouTube. Fuck out of here, man. Whooping these niggas' ass.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with Phillip Rivers and the Los Angeles Chargers. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
Set, 180.
Mark 54. That's the run.
First down, Rivers. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Rivers to throw it. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Rivers now to throw on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 42 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Rivers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. A 2nd down throw for Rivers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougald. It's a foot race. The 30. 10. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now left side on the swing pass. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he'll be out right at the 35. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Throwing, Rivers. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Completes it to Watt. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
On the screen, this is Eckler. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down. And Allen's got it. And he is going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 1st down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Rivers with a 1st and 10. And he's working on a string of 8 straight completions. From the red zone now, Rivers sets up the screen to Gordon. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll toss it out to Carson.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
He wasn't ready. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson buying time to his left. Incomplete.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, lived to fight another down, right?
To throw is Wilson. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go, D.
Now Rivers. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Quentin Jefferson gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen? Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Sliding out of the pocket. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 67 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been. If he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say that great athletes, they can kind of have a short... Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Another try after the first down sack. Rivers, room here to run. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Good work, boy. Let's go. Let's go.
Now Myers for the extra point. And oh, it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Charger drive about to get going, and they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. To throw, Rivers. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
190.
54 Mike.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this.
Rivers again. Hunter Henry brings it in. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Caught by Allen. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Rivers with a 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Again, it's Rivers. He's going to let it go end zone for Allen. And this is going to be intercepted. Shaquille.